Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you are, wherever you are. Aloha, this is Manny from Good Dog Person. Welcome to my computer room on a sunny Monday afternoon. It is amazing. It's obviously a great day to be alive. What we got on my screen, of course, it's Skunk Girl. Skunk Girl's got only 18 more days to get to back her people. Well, back her, you know what I mean? So it's been going great. Got another supporter today, another backer, which is amazing. We're almost at the third stretch goal. So we just got a little bit more to go to hit that stretch goal. I got to do my math here. Hopefully, I don't screw up my math. I think $165 away from the next stretch goal. It's not too bad. That's pretty easy to get to. So hopefully, we can get there sooner than later. Let me move my microphone over to my computer so I can talk about Skunk Girl to you beautiful people. Skunk Girl will come with two covers for the regular cover. So you got the wraparound cover, which is a traditional painting, which I've done. And right after that, you get the Skunk Girl original digital painted cover that I did. That comes. So it's going to be two covers, two covers on the regular cover. So if you guys like, you guys can get the variant cover. Variant cover done by Tank Ferret Arts, amazing artist. You see him here all the time, always talking, always robot outing, which is amazing. Can't have a stream without the robot. We love our robot. And with that tier, if you back the tier with the variant cover, you get the comic book, you get the regular comic book, and you get a poster that goes with that. Here is page number 16. This is how it's going to be. Very rendered. You see there's just a little bit of outline, and I do most of my rendering. I am a painter by trade. I've been painting for many years, people. So that's how I did this comic book. A little bit different. Like Edwin Boyer likes to say, it's a hybrid. It's fine art and comics at the same time. So if you like that style, it's fun, it's upbeat, it's colorful. That took me a long time, and most of the time, people are just going to look at that in about 10 seconds and go to the next page. Here is, you can just read this page when you go on the Indiegogo. It kind of tells you what her weapons are, gives you a little bit of background of her mentality of how she's going to fight you. We got the splash page up there. We got page number 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6. Just going to go through it real fast. Some of you guys can go to the page and go check it out. We got our stretch goals, which is amazing. We've got 2 of the stretch goals unlocked. We got Tank Ferret's cards unlocked. El Guapo's card is unlocked. We're working on Josh Chris. We're almost there. $165 left to go. We're going to get there. Guarantee we're going to get there. Pope Raven is next. And we got the last but not least is Trusty Sidekick. Amazing piece of artwork. We love Trusty. If we get to the 10,000, not if, when we get to the 10,000 goal, we will get there eventually, people. This is going to be the USO cover. I'm going to do a USO print for the troops. This does not come out of anybody's pocket. I'm going to do this. I'm going to finance it myself. I'm not asking anybody for any money. So this is a stretch goal down the line that we'll get to. Eventually, we're going to get to it. Because after the 60 days on the campaign, we will go into demand. And as you guys know, in demand, all you need is to be on one show that clicks with everybody. And next thing you know, we'll hit that goal. So this is going to come eventually. All right. If you guys take the biggest tier, we have all of the artwork that you guys could purchase. 10 pieces of artwork. I don't like when you go on an Indiegogo and they say you get a piece of artwork and you have no clue what you're getting. It could be a really bad page. You get to pick the pages that you want. First come, first serve. We have 3 of these pages taken already, which is amazing. Some of the pieces of artwork that they got, these are pages that actually have meaning to them, not just a throwaway page. So if you guys want one of these pages, we got 9 left to go. Take your time, check it out. They're fun pages. Something's happening. It's just not a throwaway page. It's just not people sitting around talking. Things are happening. And we do have a tier. You don't see much of this in Indiegogo or Kickstarter. We have a tier which there is a sculpture bust. The sculpture bust is made by myself. I do the sculpture. I do the modes, I do the painting, and it's only going to be limited to 25. Not like when you see Marvel or DC, they do their limited edition of 1,500, and they have some person that you don't know painting it, pouring it. No, this is done by the artist, it's done by myself, so you will get that if you want that tier. So we just went real fast over what's going on with Skunk Girl. Like I said, got 18 more days, 18 more days, which is amazing that we're at, 483% of our initial goal. Our initial goal was 1,000. We wanted to keep it low. That way, guaranteed everybody gets the book. Even if it was only going to be 20 people or 30 people wanted to get this book, I was going to make sure it gets out to everyone. The book itself, every single page out of the 62 pages is done. It's drawn, it's inked, they're done. The coloring, only got to color 4 more pages. I sent over the pages to KG. He is flattening them right now. When he gives it back to me, I'll finish the coloring, and then that's done. 62 pages, done. The only thing I need to go over now is I need my art director to help me, and we will go over the dialogue again. The whole book is lettered, but we need to go over the dialogue, punch up some of the dialogue that's kind of weak. Just go over and try to make a little bit better book. You just don't want to put something out there that's not ready yet. So we're going to go over the book with a fine-tooth comb within the next 18 days, make sure everything is good to go. Like I said, it's pretty much, it's there, people. So once this is done, at the end of this campaign, just got to finish up the files, and it's going to be shipped off to the printers. It will be amazing if I can get this into your guys' hands at the end of September. I'm shooting for that, but there is a cushion there. I made sure that I said we will make sure we get it out to you guys by November, but if we can get it done as soon as possible into your guys' hands, that'll be amazing. So that's what we're shooting for. Like I said, the book is almost done, people. It's getting there. I am excited. I'm excited that a lot of you guys are going to have this book. We got 80 backers, which means there's a lot of people bought the multiple books, so it's a lot more than 80 books are going to have to be printed up. So it's going to be on the highest quality I can find, glossy pages, perfect bound. It will be glossy. I'm not going to go with matte colors for this book. I mean, can you imagine this bed scene super glossy? Right now on your screen, it's kind of dull. It's not very dull on my screen, but when I see it on other people's screens, it's kind of dull. This would be amazing with that satin sheets, that red popping. It would be crazy if it's nice and glossy. So the cover stock, one of the printers, it's 100 pounds. The other printer I'm looking at is 130 pounds. So whichever one I'm going to go with, I'm going to go with the highest that I can get. So this will be some substantial thing in your hand. It's not going to be a cheap comic book. It's going to be something that you guys are going to be proud of to put on your shelves. I'll be proud to hand it to someone and say, hey, this is my comic book. Check it out. So if you guys got the money, please back it. If you guys do not have the money to support it right now, go talk to a friend, go talk to a neighbor, get the word out there. Let's push this up to over 100 backers. That'll be amazing. We can get 20 more backers in the next 18 days. It will be awesome. So that's my little spiel. That's my little advertisement. 18 more days, people. Go out and support Skunk Girl. And now, how are you doing, ERTs?
Let me unmute myself. I didn't want to accidentally talk and mess up that monologue. I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well. Excited, seeing how this campaign is almost coming to fruition and everything's looking good, man. I can't get mad at it. But I'm not going to take much more of my time because I see we have Skunk Ferret, Tank Ferret in the house.
Well, at least for the next 18 days.
We have Tank Ferret in the house. How you doing, Tank?
And he was eaten by wildebeest.
All right, so Trust. Oh, there he is.
Alrighty, how are you doing, Trusty? How are you
Okay,
doing,
I
Jeffrey?
heard Tank start to talk, so I didn't want to say anything.
He too, eaten by wildebeest.
All right. I had to get my commercial out first, people. Oh. So, and I do see that we have a Slick Jimmy in the house too.
Yep, that's what I was saying.
Hey, Jimmy.
What's up, brother?
How you doing, Slick?
Oh, I'm hanging in there day by day.
Hey, you kind of sound kind of down today, man.
No, I'm just keeping quiet, so I don't make a lot of noise.
Keeping quiet. We don't want you to be quiet. We want you to be boisterous. We want you to be enthusiastic. We want you to be the Slick Jimmy that we know and love.
All right.
Wait a minute, we love him?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. How's everybody out there in Mannyland?
In Mannyland, yeah. Who's in Mannyland? Let's go see who's in Mannyland. We got Your Life Is My Life. Say yas. We got Big Steve. What's up, Big Steve? I met Big Steve over on Edwin Boyette's yesterday. Amazing. 18 days. Get it while it's hot. Thanks, Big Steve. We got Lady Celtic Moon out there. Awesome. What's the boo for? I don't understand what the boo for. Maybe because she wanted to be here first. We got ERT saying hello all. And who else we got out there? We got Marañas out there. I'm just taking in the art. Wow.
Aranya.
That's awesome. Got Your Life Is My Life says, sorry, gotta go. He'll come back. That's cool. We'll be here. Are you Bob Ross? At times, if I do when I did my live stream by myself, when I did my just coloring, I kind of sounded like Bob Ross. People liked it because late at night they said I was making them fall asleep.
Hey, Manny,
Yes.
question about StreamYard. How
Yes.
do you add a card for your image, as I don't have one?
I cannot answer that question, but I bet ERTs could answer that question.
What are you talking about? A card for your image?
Maybe
yeah,
an
like
avatar.
an icon. Yeah, an avatar.
Oh no, yeah. I'm talking about just like put your icon up. You can't unless you get the paid version.
Oh, that's lame.
You could share your screen if you have a screen to share, or you could just point the camera at a piece of random paper with your icon on it if you want. But StreamYard does not unless we get the paid version, which is $240, which is a lot.
A year, yeah, no way.
Which is kind of a lot of money to spend unless you're like making money off of streaming, or whatnot. I just don't see it.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Somebody's
man.
got to come up with a better alternative for this.
But you can still go ahead.
I mean, there's all kind of alternatives. And like ERT said, if you can just put something in front of your camera. I mean, like right now, I just have a Vonnie in front of me.
Yeah, but I'm holding my phone, walking around. That sort of
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I mean, we could always try to figure out OBS with Google Hangouts, like how Chester and them do it. But that's just too much work for me.
I tried to do that. It didn't work very well on my laptop. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, I didn't want to derail or anything. I just wondered.
No, those are good, pertinent questions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll bet other people out there are wondering the same thing.
Should
There's a lot of little growing pains going on right now. And all the people that's on OBS, they're ahead of the curve. So they don't have all these growing pains that we have.
Yeah.
Well, I have OBS, but it's like, I'm not sure if we should use Studio or Streamlabs because, like, I keep hearing different things.
Right now, I'm just going with Streamlabs StreamYard because it's the fastest thing for me to just get up when I get home. Just.
Well, I'm talking about OBS.
Yeah.
They have Studio or Streamlabs. I'm not sure which is which and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Streamlabs it allows you to do all those pretty things you see people doing with the little banners and their icons and the little comic book art on the side. That's what Streamlabs does. And then OBS. Plain OBS, it's not as as intuitive. But the thing is, like, for me to share my monitor, my drawing tablet, I can't do it on StreamYards. I have to do it on OBS. So I open up OBS and just share my monitor and call it a day. I'm good with that. Because StreamYard seems to be doing the trick for me.
Yeah, so most of the time, whenever I'm on the stream, I'm using my phone. So, I mean, they're
Yeah.
stuck looking at that little person icon, and I
Yeah.
don't. And it's with StreamYard, it seems like kind of you have to deal with it, but it is what it is. So, it's
That's
annoying.
fine.
Well,
Yeah,
Chronos
I
is
don't
out
know.
in
I
the
don't know
house.
when the Cheesecake Challenge is coming back until I
Uh,
figure this stuff out. I have no idea.
well, you can do this yard stream and then it just have 5 artists and you. That's it.
Yeah, I suppose.
I mean, it's pretty good because like right now, if you look at the screen, I mean, you see 4 quadrants, so everybody's kind of big, so you can actually see the artwork going on pretty well.
Well, I'd like to have all 5 artists on and me like minimize me, so I don't have
you could
to
do that too. You can make
figure
it
it
so
out.
you're the smaller icon if you want to.
Yeah.
Also, for non-HD stuff, I can use software called Deck Story. So yeah, Kronos has got a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, Kronos is out there trying to tell you how to do it. So, Kronos is slick.
I don't, but if he wants to
He
hit
might
me up
be able to help you out.
and school my boomer ass, then I'd be happy with that.
Yeah, Kronos has always got plenty of ideas.
Yep.
Well, I'm Slick Jimmy Love on Twitter at Slick Jimmy Love.
He doesn't
So if
have
you wanna-
Twitter. He's banned.
Oh, he's one of those.
Oh my goodness.
He's been banned for ages.
I give him my email, but that might precipitate something else.
No, if you go to his YouTube page, he said he's got his email on his about page.
Oh, okay. Kronos, is that it with a K?
Yeah. No, CRONOSSCHIRON.
He's in the
Okay.
chat right now.
All
All
right.
right.
Chat. Look at the chat here.
So I got a really cool box that came in today. I got a box from Canada. I got my Avani things came in today, which is amazing. So I got all the 5 issues, all of them, well, 4 of them signed. The blank cover is not signed, but this one is signed by Larry and his cosplayer. She signed this, which is pretty cool. You got the little chibi cover, which I think is hilarious. We got Niobe #2 with Avani on the cover. Cool piece of artwork. Love it, love it, love it. And we got Avani Origins #1. Super cool art. Amazing. Yeah, you can. I bet inside you can find out who the artist is. I want to say this is Pablo, but I don't know if it is. No, this is not Pablo. But I know Pablo did something for Avani. And I got all the can't tell. Got to show the little pin set. This is pretty cool. I forgot that it came with the pins. It's a little 5-pin set. It's pretty cool. I don't think it's on demand. I think he took it. Once his thing was done, he didn't even go into demand. No, wait. This was on Kickstarter. This was not on Indiegogo. I get confused. It's got so many things going. All right. What are you working on, Trusty?
Oh, just sketching out the ideas for Pope Fire's next commission.
Oh Lord. I wonder if she's gonna come here and get mad with me.
Oh no, she was a little rude on her last stream with me.
Why?
I don't know. I think she was trying to be funny.
You should have told her. Pope Fire. So what is your #1 video on your stream?
Is it now?
Yes, it is. Oh Lord. Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, I was like, wow. She used words I cannot repeat on this stream.
Was she talking about the DC Universe Titans show?
I don't know. I think so. Yeah.
She gets salty when he talks about that.
Holy
It's
smokes!
just a TV show, Opie.
She called me a lot of female dogs.
Whoa.
I was like, wow. I was like, well, damn. I said, that's kind of rude.
That's super rude.
I was like, I'm gonna let this slide because I think she's just trying to be funny, but it was a little rude. I was like,
Who
wow.
was rude to you? Who was mean to
A
you?
poke fire.
Where
Poke
did she
fire?
touch you? Show us on the doll where she touched you.
She touched me in the slick Jimmy.
Oh my goodness.
She touched me in the slick Jimmy.
That cheeky monkey of Pope.
So you guys can see that it's now Skunk Girl is at 610 and her next video is at 600.
Keep it climbing, folks. Let's get it to 1,000.
Actually, that's what it's saying, but let's go see. Let me go open that up and see what that's at. This is supposed to, okay, so that one's at 607. And then Skunk Girl is at 615. Yay!
That's awesome.
That's horrible of me. Oh Lord. So I can kid her about that. She gets so upset.
She does get upset sometimes. The other night she got quite
Zero,
upset. I was like, wow.
We got Zero Soul out in the house. Says, hope everyone is doing well. He says, I'll be lurking. Ooh. Neil Star is out there too. Says, should I have wine and dined her first? Uh-oh.
I don't know what they're talking about.
I don't know if that's still about Skunk Girl.
I think it is about Skunk Girl. Yeah.
Maybe from the other day, because shrimp and prime rib, baby. That's what Neil Star said again. Yeah, I think that's from the other day.
I think Jimmy dropped.
Maranya says, Zero Soul, I'm glad that you are here tonight. And Neil Star says, indeed.
Yes, Zero Soul. We had a long chat yesterday.
Cool.
Oh, he asked me a question. Then I got on my soapbox.
So Kronos says, I helped tug out and got banned. No good deed goes unpunished, people. So watch what you do. Maranya says, I'm doing okay, just chilling out and checking out the great art. So obviously that's you two guys, because I'm not doing nothing but being a huckster.
I'm just inking.
And then the VIP comes in the chat who's been lurking this whole time. Wow, see how easily he forgets?
Yep. I did. I'm sorry. Why aren't there any Reeb emoticons? Oh, not a lurker, says Josh Chris.
Oh, is he lurking? Holy smokes. Oh, there's a lot of people out there that want to be on. Okay. Oh, Mo, my goodness, we're full house now.
We're at full capacity. Look at
we
that.
We are at full capacity. Sorry, people.
Oh gosh.
We'll have to, in about 5 months for our anniversary, I'll probably get my shrimp and prime rib. Seriously. Who's the one that always picks the places to go out to eat?
I go out to eat.
Yeah, I'm the one that's always finding new places to go out to eat.
I went to a place called True Religion, and they specialize in steak and pancakes. Yeah. It was bad.
You know what I took my wife out to once? We went out to this like Hindu kind of place where they had all vegetarian thing. It wasn't bad. It was like you ate in a garden and stuff. It's kind of neat. We should do that again one day. Kind of interesting.
Oh, and vegetarian, and then I lost interest.
Lost you?
Yeah, you lost me on that one.
Yeah, I'd like to take my wife out for dinner for her birthday next month, but I need to start a GoFundMe.
Oh Lord.
The place she likes to go to.
Is she
for her
that
birthday
big?
party.
Okay, I cannot be a bad host. Mr. Josh Chris is in the house, the Copic Kid, the amazing artist. How are you doing tonight?
Oh, just dandy.
Just dandy.
Just dandy.
Oh my
Yes.
Lord.
Me and the wife's anniversary.
What are you doing here?
She's in bed.
Happy anniversary, Josh.
Thanks, man. Yeah, 8 years married.
8 years.
She's in bed. She's probably waiting for you, and here you are on the internet.
Yeah, what are you doing
Negative
here?
Ghost Rider, the pattern's already full.
Oh Lordy.
Now the her job screwed her over today, so
Oh,
yeah. They were hiring a new person to cover one of the two people that had already left in the past month. And today my wife was supposed to partially start training her. And as the hours passed by and the girl never showed up, my wife finally asked the postmaster where this person was. And he informed her that she resigned on her first day.
whoa.
So my wife is going to get screwed again and have to work 107 hours the next 2 weeks again.
Oh.
Yeah, she works more than I do, and I'm like, daggum. So, and it's just one of those scenarios where you can't. The post office just doesn't care. You're going to work what it is, or you can find a new job. And they have yet to be in a hurry to fill positions. They have had 2 people leave, and they just keep making my wife work more.
You know how hard it is to find someone that meets all the requirements, man.
For that position,
It don't matter. They gotta go through the exams.
oh, I know. My wife had to do it,
And
but whenever my wife did it, there were 30 people taking the exam, and 98% of them passed.
yeah,
So
right.
yeah, it's just
They do a lot, man. They're extra about it.
yeah. I mean, my wife studied for 2 weeks, went and took the first exam, passed, no problem. Then did the first 4 days of the next exam, passed, no problem. So I mean, it's. I really honestly think it's just the majority of people not wanting to really put forth effort in a job. They're wanting easy work, and this is not an easy job.
Do you want to be a supervisor on the first day? Alrighty, pretty much. Maranya says, hey, for my 26th birthday, my husband and I likely have Chinese food.
Maranya.
Maranya wants to have Chinese food for your anniversary? Jeez.
You know, maybe they met at a Chinese restaurant and have sentimental value.
Could be.
Oh,
I mean,
Real quick, Kronos I've had a few comments. Let's see, hourly, and the post office does have a union, and that still doesn't stop you from working that much time.
mhm.
The union only protects you if you're wrongly accused of something, and that could potentially make you lose your job. That's what the union's for. Other than that, the union's not going to stop you from working, especially in this type of position where there's not enough people to do the work.
Okay. Neil Star Production says, man, you guys and your wives, I'm not envious at all.
I got a bad feeling somebody's gonna go postal.
Oh my Lord. Tank Ferris says, StreamYard keeps crashing my phone. It's too resource
Oh
intensive.
man.
Yeah. So Tank will be in the chat hounding us.
that's good. As long as it's here, that's all that matters.
Maranya says we like Chinese food and it will be this November. Awesome. Hopefully you have a really good make sure when you do order Chinese food, make sure you order an odd number. Do not order even number entrees. And rice does not count as an entree.
Why is
Right?
this, Manny?
It is bad luck in
That's
Chinese.
weird, man. That's
Yeah,
bad. That's weird.
yeah, it should be always odd numbers. They don't like even numbers.
So why do they
And
even
then-
have even numbers?
Then why do they have an even numbers on? Yeah, on the thing. It should be like 1,
Where?
3, 5, 7, 9. You know.
No, I'm talking about when you get the courses. It's either a 7-course or a 9-course meal. The 9-course meal
Oh,
is
I see.
yes,
I
yes.
see.
So you always want to have a 7-course or 9-course meal. Yeah.
Oh, and
But
all
like
I
I
know
said,
is I
rice-
always
rice
want to
does
get
not-
pot stickers.
Yeah,
Oh,
rice
yeah.
does not count as a course though. You know, rice is just extra. So the other night we went to Chinese food. We only ordered 4, and I'm like, it was only 4. My wife looked at me. Is like, we only got 3 people here, but I'm like, yeah, but we're supposed to order odd numbers. Bad luck. And Maranya
So-
gets all over the place. I mean, she's gonna be doing for her birthday.
So,
For her
Manny,
birthday this month, she'll be doing a Renaissance fair. Cool.
Manny, are you superstitious?
No, but I do respect people's beliefs and stuff.
Ah.
So I kind of go with the traditions. Just like here in Hawaii, we got so many traditions, so many. You guys would call it superstitions. Like I don't whistle at night. That's a no-no.
Really?
You do not whistle at night. Don't do that.
And why is that?
What does that do?
Well, you wake up the spirits and they come to you. You don't want to do that.
Huh.
This is bad luck. I mean, this wives' tales they were told. My parents used to tell us you whistle and then they're gonna come tickle your feet at night. But it comes from that. You just don't want to whistle at night. Stuff like that. I mean, taking your shoes off before you go into a person's house. That's all from here. Whenever you go to somebody's house and they offer you food, eat the food. Do not eat the food. If somebody offers you food, you must eat it. Because if you do not eat the food, that is totally, it's kind of like.
What happens?
Don't invite me over them.
Well,
What happens with Polynesians though? They keep feeding you food until you pass out.
Exactly, which is the awesomest way to go.
Like I said, they're not the only ones.
Yeah. Well, the whole thing is because in Hawaiian culture, everything has mana. So if you refuse food which has the least amount of mana, you're kind of disrespecting the person. Like, your food is not good enough for me. No, you must partake.
But what
That's
if you're
how we-
allergic to fish and they have fish? Then what?
Well, that's different. But you gotta come out with I'm allergic to fish. Like, that's totally different.
What if you're the pickiest person you've ever met?
Then you won't be invited back ever again.
All right, I'm not going then.
Too bad. So sad.
It seems like a win-win to me.
Oh Lord.
If you're a
We got
picky
good
eater,
food here, though. We got really.
I don't know. The
Oh, we
little
got-
snacks you be getting is
We got good food. Look at that. We got
Manny, do you have other artists waiting in the wings to come on?
more artists. No, we don't.
no, we don't. I didn't see
Right.
anybody typing.
If you see another artist that needs to come in, then I can drop. I'm saying.
No, there's nobody else. There's
All right.
we are at 5. We're not at capacity, so don't worry about it, Slick Jim.
Okay. Just to let me know, because I know I'm just a weird looking circular head talking in
Well,
the ether.
You're not a circular head. You're an eyeball. That's an eyeball, people. That is what it is. That is Big Brother watching us.
Oh
Oh,
Lord.
boy.
They are watching every single thing that we do. Don't you guys know that?
Fictional reality air says, what's up, art fam? So you got a new person in the chat.
Awesome. Fictional reality arts. Cool.
Yeah.
Man, I
Came
got all
in.
kinds of junk on my damn desk. I need to clean my desk.
Yeah, half of this stuff is stuff you eat.
Well, look at this. We got hot shredded Ika. Awesome.
What is that?
This is cuttlefish that's dried and
Cuttlefish? Oh my
Yeah, man.
Lord.
this is good stuff, man.
That sounds
Fish
horrible.
Fish jerky. Fish jerky.
Pretty much.
That
This
just sounded horrible.
this is what is this? Squid. It's squid.
There you
Squid,
go.
sugar, salt. Yeah. Good stuff, man. Really
Chevy's in the house.
Shabe. And if you don't want
Shaba.
you don't want shredded Ika, I've got sweet red ginger.
I can't mess with none of that stuff, Manny.
Sweet
Ginger.
I
rich
think I see
ginger.
I see myself losing a lot of weight in the Manny household.
Dude, those are snacks. It's not even food. And then we got Li Hing mango. Oh Lord, this is awesome. And I
So-
should not show this because Skunk Girl's gonna see this and go, "You've been holding out on me." Yep.
That's why he can't take you out to dinner, Skunk Girl, because he's wasting all his money on snacks. That's what it is.
Some good snacks. Okay, this you gotta eat this beef jerky, teriyaki beef jerky.
Oh,
Is that
hey.
more your speed?
That is more my speed.
That's all over the mainland anyway, though.
That's more your speed there. All the 10. All the
Freaking Manny. It is weird snacks.
here, Hershey's Nuggets, dark chocolate.
There you go. Now we're talking. Now we're really talking.
There you go.
Where's your chilled like coconut milk?
My wife's gonna look at this and like, what the hell are you doing with all these snacks? Then we got cashews.
Cashews are good, man. Did you get the honey roasted cashews and dip them in chocolate? Oh, mess you up.
This is kind of like a corn nut, but this is made in the Philippines, so it's a little bit smaller. But it's just like corn nuts. And we got tamarind seed. I love tamarind seed. Yeah. That's all my stupid snacks. Too many snacks. I thought the dog ate these, you know that? I was like, I
Yeah.
couldn't find them, and I just found them now.
Chevy says Manny is the snack man. Yep, sure
I'm a
is.
snack man.
He's
Do you
the
have a big-
snack man.
Squid
Do you
jerky.
have a
Oh,
big drawer
dude,
for that?
Squid
or
jerky. I
what?
need to find the squid jerky. I do have that.
Do you have a big drawer for that?
No, it's not in the drawer. It's just on the side, which is bad because a dog can get to it. Oh man, where is my squid jerky?
You need like one of those mini fridges, you know, and then a little cupboard, and then keep that in your little. Just have your own little stack, your little pantry for yourself, man.
Dude,
His son will still go in there and find it.
Neil Star said squid jerky. Here we go. Here's a squid jerky. That is such a thing.
Why is it a thing? Who knows?
Here's hot clams, clam jerky.
I've had a hot clam before, but it's a different thing entirely.
This is squid jerky. Wasabi root. Hot. Burn your nose.
Ugh.
And then some good old pork rinds from the Filipino store. I'm surprised Skunker hasn't said anything.
Quite the stash you got there, Manny.
Yeah, but you know what? It's weeks and weeks and weeks of stuff. I don't eat it all one time. That's why. So it just stacks up, and I forget about it. The only time it's when my dog gets in here and she steals stuff. That's when it goes fast. Here's more. This is squid also. This is really good. A lot of squid.
You like the calamari, man. What's up with that?
I love my squid, man. Squid is awesome. And then the VIP says, no wonder you never want to eat. You don't want to eat dinner. Smash that like button, said Tank Ferret. Please smash that like button. Please hit the share button. Get some more people in here. That's the only way we can get some more people in here to watch this amazing artwork. Not amazing artwork for me, as you can see, is a lot of just a lot of snacks. You know what it is because I've been working, my goodness, on Skunk Girl so much this last week. I'm kind of burnt out right now. little burnt. But I'll get back to it. I don't know what you guys in the chat want me to draw. We
Oh,
got
here you go. KG's in the house. Yeah, I was about to
KG
say.
is in the house. What's up, KG? KG, keep on promoting that wonderful video that we want people to go and watch. It's not like promoting that video, it's promoting her show too. All the things you're not supposed to eat, said Lady Celtic Moon. Yep. And Tank Ferret wants me to draw Bob's.
And Chevy says you need to draw some sexy octopus.
Oh, dude, I need to go find some of those.
Oh, that's good news,
Drawing.
Lady Celtic Moon. She's got some good news. Her brother's getting out the hospital tomorrow. That's awesome.
Awesome. Tank Ferret wants the octopus Bob's.
Why is this stream all of a sudden taking a turn?
I know. What is wrong with you people? Well, not you people. What's wrong with Tank?
Well, you know, there's a lot wrong with Tank.
So
there's not enough time.
So Cthulhu breastages? Yeah. Maybe. Very, very fishy.
I would have to figure out what the hell I would want to draw, how to draw that. Pablo Romero is out there saying hello. I'm Pablo Romero. You can find me on Twitter,
Facebook, Instagram. But not for long. We have a new government and we might not be able to use the internet. Poor Pablo, man.
Is that what he's saying? Is that what he's saying?
No.
He always says that. Yep.
I'd be like, dang, dude.
No, I don't know. I'm messing. About the internet and just chuck a wig on the octopus and give it to Lady Bob. Lady Bod.
You guys have been watching what's happening in Hong Kong? Looks like mainland China is gonna invade. They're massing for an invasion of the city. Things might turn really bad. Now on a lighter note, how y'all doing?
Oh yeah, and people are grumbling about comics. Yeah.
You know, we're all comics. Oh
no, comic
First world problems, bro. First world problems.
First world problems. Exactly.
Those are the things that happen.
We're on the brink of Armageddon and we're worrying about our funny books.
Oh man, really? Shabby wants to just chuck a wig on the octopus and give her Lady Bod.
Yep.
Well, Shabby's like that, man. He's a weirdo. Freaking check.
So Shabby wants me to draw Ursula. Okay.
Yeah, Ursula. She had boobs with tentacles.
I would draw Ursula, but not evil Ursula. I'd make her sexy.
Poor unfortunate souls.
Dude, it was funny on yesterday's program, on Edwin's program. He was showing some artwork, and he was showing some of the fan artwork from last week's Pro Edition. So he showed my Velma, and people in the chat were calling it lewd. Like, oh my god!
What was wrong with your Velma?
Well,
did you do a panty pick? You naughty boy.
No, it was. Well, yeah, there was that, and it was kind of cold out in the graveyard. Very cold.
Oh, gosh, was she hanging her?
The high beams were on.
That's right. She was hanging her binoculars off of her testicles.
Dude, that's deviant art. Don't show it.
I don't understand why there's so many prudes in this movement.
She had clothes on, and the funny part is that's the kind of pinups that I used to do back in the 90s.
Yeah, people are presses.
I was like, come on, people. So I can't go to the Sistine Chapel and see a whole bunch of naked women that Michelangelo drew 500 years ago, 600 years ago. Come on. Come on.
Tank says it was fine cheesecake.
It was very fine cheesecake. It was beautiful cheesecake. I'm pretty sure that Slick Jimmy would approve of it.
I approve of all cheesecake that's done well.
As I'm getting something, I'll just put some artwork out there. People.
How many people we got in the chat? I can't
Right
see
now, we got 11 people in the chat.
Whoa, you're doing good, man. That's
Like
awesome.
I said, please hit the share button, people. Get more people in here. Smash the like button, caress the like button, lick the like button, whatever you want to do.
Oh, smash it. That's what I like.
You know, we don't judge here. Do what you feel is the right thing to do.
Matter of fact, let me visitar essa página y darle un like. Where is it at? Notify questa pagina. There you go. Like given. Boom. Done. All right. Still rocking with y'all, says Fictional Reality Arts LLC. That's awesome. That is awesome. So tomorrow, I'm testing out multicasting with StreamYard. Should be interesting.
Is that different platforms?
Yeah, it'll be going out to Twitch, Mixer, Facebook, and YouTube.
Wow.
There's only I have accounts in all of those. I don't have accounts in anything else. So
Tank.
Hope all goes well.
yeah, so we'll find out tomorrow.
Tank is being naughty out there.
Thank you, naughty boy.
Tank Ferret says, yeah, but let's be
He's like,
fair. Michelangelo didn't have maidens with their high beams on.
Michelangelo?
Oh,
He wasn't
no.
into that, actually. That's more like Titian.
Uh,
But, you know, what's
Oh,
wrong
my
with that? What's wrong with that? I think all cathedrals should have more titties in them.
oh my goodness.
More
KG, what is going on
more-
out there, KG? The VIP beat you to it.
more
Uh-oh.
beautiful bodies celebrating the work of God.
Mhm.
Definitely, that should be in
Mhm,
all places of worship.
mhm. All right. Choo, 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 choo.
The hashtag Tank put out. Yeah. Gotta love it. Tankamus Feramus.
What did he do? What hashtag? Hashtag? No, we're not gonna say that. Oh, Tank.
I was gonna let you say it,
No.
but I wasn't gonna say it.
Naughty
New,
Tank.
new, new, new.
No, Tank, if I had a newspaper, I'd roll it up and smack you on the nose.
Bed dog Tank.
Bad dog. Bad dog pressed with Tank Ferret.
Bed dog Tank. So I was busy sharing to Facebook and Twitter, says KG.
That's for KK.
Neostar said he lost connection for a quick second, but he's back.
Back to let you know. Uh-oh.
Have you guys seen Black Nito?
What is that?
Black Nito. That's
Mhm.
it's Brian Ball's new alter ego, and he's putting out a different merchandise as Black Nito. Yeah, just one of those things.
Nice.
You guys know Brian Ball, right?
Yeah.
All right, just making sure.
He is the redhead girl that does zombies as a Marine with PTSD. Rags. There you go. I had to go through all of that to remember Rags.
Yeah, he's the black man that loves the ginger.
Yeah. I had to remember Rag. That's the only way I can remember Rags is go through all that goat rope. Old age.
Yeah, Rags is pretty good. I like it.
Yep. It's a really good book. I enjoy it as well.
He's a quirky fellow, him and that Trent. They always have interesting ideas when they come around. So anyway, I'm going to be off for a second. I got to do something real quick. So if you want to ask me a question, I'll be around, but I'm currently involved.
All right, do what you do. Neostar says he loves gingers too. KG said, nose in the corner, Tank. Nose in the corner. Aranya says, do I have to send Tank to the naughty corner? Yes, you do.
Yes, you
Yes,
do.
you
We
do.
all do.
We must send Tank to the naughty corner. Tito, pobre Tank. Pobre Tank.
Bad dog, bad dog.
Yep. Yep. Oh, Trusty Sidekick is gone.
Trusty,
Trusty, come back.
what is going on? Everybody's dropping like flies.
He's adjusting his camera. I saw his arm all up on the screen. I was saying he's adjusting his camera. He's about to drop. Yep, there he goes. Yeah,
What happened to Trusty?
he'll be back.
Trusty's gone.
Yeah, so yesterday, out of curiosity, I did a test stream.
Twice?
Yeah, but the second one worked. Second one was the one that worked. The second one worked. The first one, I wasn't supposed to go live, but it went live. So anyway, I digress. But the second one worked. I got all the chats to come in from all the different platforms, and I was able to use Restream to do the stream, and I was able to do it in a manner where everybody that comes in will be able to be shared onto the screen, so it won't have to be a solo stream. So I tested it out. Hillel came on for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
We tested it out. It worked. Tomorrow will be test number 2. Tomorrow is live. So we'll see how that works out. I might not do Facebook though. I might, because Facebook, that's the only chat that you can't bring in is Facebook. They already make it cost money, Kronos. That's what the whole $20 package is about. For people that don't know how to use RMTP, which I didn't know how to use RMTP. That's how I managed it to work. I put the Restream IO key and server into StreamYard. Beta is free. But if you want to hook up to like multi-platforming on natively into StreamYard, you have to pay $20 a month. Or you could just use OBS. But then OBS, that's learning curve for me is too much. That's too much time that I really don't feel like investing into learning that. Tan Shabby says, this is all confusing. Hey, you'll get it. Shabby, you young, man. This should be like second nature to you. I know we're just artists. We need a technical advisor.
Man, everybody's going after Shabby.
What did poor Shabby do?
Maranya's going after Vinkman. Vinkman's going after Shabby.
Yeah, they do that. It's a
free
vicious
for all
circle.
in there.
Yeah, it's a
It's very
vicious.
vicious tonight. Everybody's telling Tank to go in the corner.
How about Shabby as tech advisor, says Kronos. Yeah, Shabby over there playing the role. He might be the best. He might be the super tech guy. And he's just letting everybody flounder about. And then he's gonna do like a flawless stream. Nobody puts Tank in the corner except Tank, because he lives in the corner. He lives in Vault 76. Lady Celtic Moon says she'll be right back.
Where's Vault 76?
That's where Tank lives at. Neil Star says, I got you, Shabby. It's a place deep in Earth that has no internet signal. Which causes Shabby to robot out. At least KG knows what I'm talking about. Thanks, KG. You have to educate your brethren, your Hawaiian brethren, Manny. Or your brethren that lives in Hawaii, better said. Some people get it. Some people get it.
Trying to make Ursula look sexy.
Good luck.
I think I'm succeeding.
Just model after you and put bobs. And there you go. You'll be fine, Manny. You'll be fine. She already was.
Who else said she's already
Shabby.
Shabby?
Shabby.
Oh, Shabby, you're hilarious.
No, wait until the stream is over, then play. Oh, yeah, that's KG telling Kronos not to go play video games till after the stream is over. Which is, which would be optimal.
Josh, what are you drawing?
Coloring Endeavor from My Hero Academia.
Oh, right on.
That's why they call him the name he hates to be called. Lecopic Kid. Oh boy. So Beckman says, turn on USA. Steve Austin is on, and everybody's talking about video games now. Yeah, we good. Chat is active.
Steve Austin is wrestling again?
I don't think so.
Because I thought he really messed up his neck and he couldn't do that anymore.
Yeah, he's
I'm pretty sure they just bring him back to promote the WWE since their ratings are going down.
Chevy says he needs to draw more, and Beckman says no, he's hosting the show. He's just hosting the show, ladies and gentlemen. Trusty says, I'm backstage again.
Trusty!
Back.
Yeah, I had to chat a little while with Mrs. Sidekick.
Yeah, well, those chats are important.
Yeah, we're taking our youngest off to college on Wednesday, so we've got a lot to take care of between now and then. Most of the family coming over for dinner tomorrow night to send him off. So, yeah, it's going to be a busy few days.
Crazy, man.
Yeah.
Trusty got kids at a college age. That's all right, Trusty. I got kids that are married.
Do you really?
Yeah, 2 of them. 2 out of the 4. Yep. means one of these days I'll get that call. Dad, you're gonna be a grandpa. Ah! Yeah. I'm
You
just
got
waiting.
Willie Reed is out there in the house. How you doing, Willie?
Oh, sorry, I stepped away from looking at the chat. He says hello, ladies.
And then Shabby saying, pretty sure most of you guys can be his father.
No, I wouldn't want. No, I would have drowned Shabby the day he was born.
Whoa.
I would have been like, nope, can't be, can't be. I'm just kidding, Shabby. I'm just kidding.
That's all right, Chevy. I'll be your
We
daddy.
do not condone that. Speak it over here. We don't like that talk. We like babies.
Shabby's not a baby.
Yeah, but we wouldn't be drowning the baby.
If it's Shabby,
No.
maybe. No. Could be. I'm just kidding, Shabby. We love you, bud.
I don't think he's kidding, Shabby. Run.
Maybe I was kidding.
Who did said get out?
87-degree room with AC on. Wow. I already was Tank when it said I was born with a full head of hair. Wow.
My son had a full head of hair when he was born.
Yeah, all my kids too.
Yep.
And he had a pretty damn good grip very first day he was born, too.
Mm-hmm. He'll start says, I might be the youngest one in here. Probably. I wouldn't doubt it.
And I got shoes older than Shabby. And that's no joke. When you got a good pair of leather shoes, you don't want to get rid of them.
I'm officially part of the Potefire family tree. Oh, wow.
Who's that? Who said
Tank.
that? What?
I don't know if I would claim that and be proud of it. Like,
Why would
I
you
don't
do
know if that would be like a point of pride. Like, oh, I'm part of the Potefire family tree. That would be a fact that you may want to hide.
Yeah.
You know, just keep that under the table. Tank says, I'm Shabby's dad.
Oh.
Sorry, that I already took it.
You know, yeah, that's right. Just like Jimmy said, he would father the Shabby. He would raise the Shabby with him.
Have you been to Shabby's country there, Sick Jimmy?
He might have.
I have.
Cool. Notice he has been there, but he didn't stay.
Well, if you father
I traveled-
Shabby, would you
I
have
traveled
stayed?
around. It's the first time I was in Prague. I've been there twice. 96.
Mm, 96. I was still in Puerto Rico. For the third time. Shay says, I was born in 97. There you go. Start putting the pieces together, Chevy. You might be a naturalized citizen and not even know it.
Maybe.
You know? You and the Slick Jimmy. You are family. Raggedy Man in the house saying, hey, all. How you doing, Raggedy Man?
Reggae man.
It's been a while since I've seen Mr. Raggedy running around.
So, what would you guys say is the funniest movie you've ever seen?
I'm kind of partial to Manny Shows His Snacks. I think that was a pretty hilarious movie.
What?
Just making stuff up as I go along, Manny. Just go along with it.
Yeah, don't question it. Don't question it. Just nod your head. Nod your camera.
What was that movie with Martin Lawrence and Tim Robbins in it? Does anybody remember? Uh-oh. I made a boo-boo.
I think I saw that.
Oh. Whatever for you there. Do some promo. Control Z, because I made a boo-boo. Shabby's middle name is Mantek Borg. Jim, when I have you up there, feel free to do some promos, says Shabby. Yeah, the movie, I can't remember. Nothing to Lose. That's the name of the movie. Nothing to Lose. With Martin Lawrence and Tim Robbins. Tim Robbins, is that his name?
Tim
the
Robbins.
guy who did Shawshank Redemption.
Right.
Tim Robbins. Tim Robbins.
Yep. I thought that was a pretty funny movie. That's the first movie I watched in the theater that I actually laughed out loud. Like actually laughed.
The two films that really always make me laugh are Ferris Bueller's Day Off
That's
and
a
Ace
classic.
Ventura's Pet Detective.
That's a good one too. Those are both very good movies.
Kung Fu Hustle.
Kung Fu Hustle is funny.
I laughed so hard, and it was just me and my brother in the movie theater. So we just busted a gut the whole movie. I could watch it on repeat every day.
There you have it.
Well, I brought up the question, so I would have to say my favorite, funniest movie I've ever seen is probably The Birdcage.
Oh Lord. Oh God.
I'm sorry, that movie is so damn funny. And Hank Azaria steals the movie from Robin Williams and Nathan.
Lord. I'm partial to History of the World Part 1.
Oh, that's good.
That's a great film.
That's a very good movie.
It's good to be the king.
It's good to be the king.
Sire, the peasants are revolting.
Piss
You
boy,
said it, they
piss boy,
stink on ice.
piss boy, piss boy.
Count the money.
Go big boy.
Demonet.
Yeah. Trusty carrying the conversation. Let's see. Kung Fu Commandos versus the Chainsaw Cheerleaders. Kung Pao. Kung Fu Hustle for the win. Caddyshack for the win.
Caddyshack's good.
Caddyshack, yeah.
The Corsican Brothers.
I like the Blues Brothers also. I thought that was
The
hilarious.
Blues Brothers is great, and I like
Blues-
Caddyshack.
The Blues Brothers were on a mission from
And the
God.
Three Amigos.
Oh yeah.
See anybody else typing anything? I'm sorry, I got distracted. I'm over here doing line work. Yeah, the Blues Bros. Yeah.
Not only it's funny, it's got great music in it. Oh man, the music is amazing.
On the Blues Bros.
Yeah, the Blues Bros. I always like, my favorite scene is damn, what is his name? The blind guy.
Ray Charles.
Ray Charles. That's my favorite scene. It's so stupid when he's shooting the damn gun. And you think he's behind some big thing, but all he does is he closes that thing down. He locks down his office, but his office was always open so it didn't make any sense. It's so surreal. I just love that one scene. It's just so crazy. And Booker T is also awesome in that.
White Chicks, Jay and Silent Bob, Teenage Ninja Mutant Turtle 2, Secret of the Ooze, Zorro and the Gay Blade, Love at the First Bite, never heard of it.
Zorro the Gay Blade, I heard of.
Oh, Zorro the Gay Blade was a scream. George Hamilton. I like that one better than Love at First Bite.
Yeah, yeah, that one.
Train, planes, and automobiles. Trains, planes, and airplanes. Trains, planes,
Train,
and
plane,
airplanes.
Planes,
automobile.
trains, and irregular.
No, Uncle Buck,
Automobiles.
guys. Uncle Buck.
Uncle Buck was
Uncle
hilarious.
That was a good one.
When he took that snow shovel to flip that huge pancake over. Oh my lord! And then little kid's eyes lit up. No, my
All right, a little bit older movie. Have any of you guys seen What's Up, Doc, with Barbara Streisand and Ryan O'Neal?
No.
Yeah, I remember that from the 70s. I was a kid that used to have it on. Before the Wonderful World of Disney, they used to always, for some reason, have it on year after year.
I always thought that was a pretty funny one.
Naked Gun 2.5 to Smell of Fear. Yeah. All those were great.
Anybody ever seen Top Secret?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's another one of those guys that's kind of farce, like with airplane and that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. Hot Shots. Like Hot Shots Part 2.
Blazing Saddles, Young Frankenstein, Men in Tights, Airplane, Soul Plane. I even had the Top Secret RPG. Yeah. Virtually anything with Mel Brooks as Neo Star Productions.
Mm-hmm.
Basically anything with Mel Brooks. That's what happens when people start drawing. Nobody talks. Let's see. John Candy was the man. Yep. Second edition style D&D, but its own system. Robin Hood Men in Tights. Yep. Let's see what else. Spaceballs. Yeah, a lot of people love Spaceballs. Let's see what else is gas. We're jammed. Okay.
Hmm?
I'm going to throw one out for Chris Farley. Tommy Boy.
Tommy Boy, yep. I remember that one too.
I always wish, there's a part of me that wishes in another timeline, somehow Chris Farley got cast in Dumb and Dumber in Jeff Daniels' place. And just kind of picture in your head the gags that they pull in Dumb and Dumber and then put Chris Farley in there in his place. Not saying that Jeff Daniels didn't do a good job, but just picture it.
A lot of people like regular balls as well. Shabby.
What? Shabby's being spicy nowadays. What's up with that?
I don't know, man. We should go visit him in history one of these days and see what's going on.
He's been hanging out with me too much.
That happens. You know, he got reunited with his biological dad and then, you know, picked up his bad habits.
Indeed.
It happens. Can't blame the kid for wanting to emulate, you know, the father. He's just as edgy now. Let's see.
I'm turning him into an edgelord.
Yeah, well, that happens.
Come back to the light side, Shabby.
You know, hopefully he will. But
Shabby, I am your father.
But I think Shabby's lost to us now. Might be a bad thing there, Manny. We might have lost Shabby.
Damn, Shabby. Why you do that, Shabby?
Shabby. Poor Shabby. There lies what used to be known as shabby. Nope. Gotta go, friends. Have a good one, says Shabby. See you later, Shabby.
See you, Shabby.
Hasta luego, Shabby.
Take it easy.
Yes, and I know that was very poor Spanish.
It's okay. It was a gargantuan effort. So,
Ah,
and I thought it was done for comedic purposes. So, I
It was.
appreciate it. I appreciated it.
Hasta luego. And,
Yeah,
mixing genders and all kinds of fun things.
Yeah, it's like that sounds like it's comedic in nature.
and Tank Fair says, "Bye, son."
Thank Princess Vice.
Change your underwear.
Yeah, brush your teeth. Art looks awesome. Says CEO Soul Zion. He's enjoying the artwork by everybody on the panel, including Slick Jimmy. Says his icon looks amazing.
Thank you. I worked all night on it and into the morning until now. And now you see the fruits of my labor.
Yeah. It was a great effort, I must say. If I might add, it was a magnificent effort.
So anybody want to do an upper deck thing for me?
No.
I got another
No.
offer.
No. So it's like you found your calling.
Yeah, but I gotta get ready for this next Comic-Con.
I don't know if oh, man. Yeah, I don't know if anybody has the patience to do them upper deck projects like you do, bro. And you go into that whole I can't talk about it. I can't draw about it. I can't stream about it. Which we understand. And I'm just making a little fun of you. And it just gets frustrating for you, man.
Yeah, but it's money.
It is money. But is it good money?
I can't comment.
Can't say anything.
All money is good.
Not really.
Can't say.
Not really, Trusty. Not all money is good.
I know.
Some money requires you to do way too much for not enough compensation.
That is every day at work for me.
So
And
all
for our
money is
office.
just money. It isn't good or bad. It's just money.
Yeah. The expression is not because money has a soul. The expression is because not everything you do for money, or not all the work you do for that money makes it good money. Meaning not worth the time. There's plenty of jobs I did that I was like, man, nope. Had I known better, negative ghostwriter.
Pablo, is there enough Bobs here?
I don't know. Manny and Tank are the Bob masters. You gotta ask them.
I'm talking about my Ursula drawing.
Zero Soul Science says, I've been busy drawing a bit, so I had to learn. Wizard World is coming up for me, and I was trying to get prepped for it. Awesome, dude. Good job.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing some Wizard World next year.
Where is Wizard World?
Oh, where isn't it? Seriously. I mean, Wizard World, all you ever hear is how bad they do, but they just keep popping up in more places. And there's at least one in half the states out there.
Well, I don't have one. That's why I got to ask. Where the hell is that?
I know there's Seattle, and Louisville has one. Pittsburgh has one. Baltimore, Columbus, Chicago, Florida Florida has one, if not two.
Tankford is still a bad dog out there.
At that fair, more boobs, please. That is my work life, says Neo Star. This upcoming is my hometown, Chicago.
Chicago. I've always wanted to do the Chicago one. I've always been wanting to get to the Columbus too. I've got a lot of friends that do Columbus.
Columbus, Ohio or Georgia?
Ohio.
Okay. I'm gonna say, hey, nothing in Columbus, Georgia.
Always wanted to get the C2E2 as well.
My grandma in the 30s operated some guy named Al Capone. Oh, freaking. Kronos. Scott Sheemer's in the house saying he's lurking. Fictional reality says he's out.
He's not lurking if he just announced himself. A lurker is somebody we never know who's out there.
Well, he's not a very good lurker.
Yeah, he's
an
you're
amateur.
very bad at lurking.
Well,
That's cute.
there's that.
That's cute. I'm lurking. No, you're not.
Damn it.
It's like, I didn't go seek. Here I am.
Rats.
There you go.
There's Slick Jimmy. That's your next cheesecake challenge. Beautiful sea beast.
Anytime Zero Soul Scion, you be good, brother. Remember, man. All
Sea
starts
beast.
with you. I don't know if he's leaving. He just said thanks again.
Thanks.
Yeah, we had a conversation yesterday. I told you all guys, long one.
Cool.
It was, it was on the stream. It's not like it's a big secret, but
Oh no. We do not do we don't do we don't do secret tribunals here.
I don't know. It wasn't no tribunal. It's just a stream. We had a conversation. And hi, Manny and E and Trusty and Jimmy and Josh and everyone else in the chat.
Because he said hi Tank and Zero and Maranya. And hi Manny.
Yeah. And Slick Jimmy and everybody else.
Everybody else?
And he says, good night, John Boy. Yeah.
Somebody say my name.
Yeah. Scott Shimmer says, hi to you.
Oh, well, I'm back. Sorry, I shifted rooms. Now I'm in front of a fan. I hope you guys aren't hearing too badly.
Nope.
Nope.
Can't hear it.
But before you know it, we're gonna hear his cat.
Yeah.
Night can't be complete until we hear Slick Jimmy go, cat, get off me.
This is highly possible. If I talk long enough, he will fall and come into my room and jump on top of me to make sure I'm still alive and to give me just an affectionate scratch for no fucking reason. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm not supposed to swear on a Manny stream.
A ball of regular challenge would be more worthy. I don't know about that. Yeah, don't worry about it. Slick Jimmy will figure it out, and you'll be doing cheesecake challenges in no time at all.
Yeah, it's just on hiatus.
For now.
Mhm.
I hope so. I miss doing them. I haven't done one for weeks now. It's almost 2 weeks now.
You'll get it. Just a matter of research and finding out what works for you.
Well, I mean, I got used to Hangouts, so I mean, it's just a matter of just letting go of some functionality that I can't do anymore, and just it is what it is.
Yeah. You can always get with Chester and find out how he does his. So I know he's still using Hangouts.
I don't know how to get hold of Chester. I mean, is he on Twitter?
Yeah.
Yep, he's on Twitter.
I don't know if he's friended me or vice versa either. So I have to ask him up. I tried the other night with Daniel Vega, and we came to an impasse at our own ignorance of the platform. So
It happens, man. I was struggling yesterday when I was trying to figure out how to do the multicast. But I'm just hard headed and I just keep plugging away at it.
well, see, the thing is like I want to make it a better show. I mean, obviously, you're looking at my little person eyeball, and I don't know. That's I don't like that. I want to be able to put tiles and shit in. So I best get my ass together and learn OBS and see if I can do that.
Yeah.
Just hammering the details into my synapses.
The good thing about OBS is like once you set it, you can save that setting, and that'll be the last time you have to mess with it.
That would be cool.
The bad thing is I don't know how to get it to that stage.
Right. I mean, you can build each one of your show kind of card, stations and that sort of thing. I've seen it done. It's just what I hear is the learning curve is fairly steep to where you can get there. But once you got it, like you can do all kinds of crazy functions, and I have a lot of abilities.
The guy that's been helping out a lot of people is Evan von Skyver. He's been helping out Gary Shipman and other people. He's got like a little document. I guess if you ask him for it, he'll send it to you. I don't know if you know who that is.
Ethan?
Evan von Skyver, the fake EBS.
Oh, I don't know him, but I probably could find it.
Yeah. He's got like a little document. He's been using it to help you. He's been helping people out like Gary Shipman and stuff like that. He's the one that's been helping a lot of people out. So if you get a hold of him, maybe he can give you that starter guide.
Is it Evan von Skyver?
Yeah, Evan von Skyver.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got like the same icon as EVS, but like in a different color. Don't ask me why I'm colorblind. And I guess like with bandages on his face or something. The little icons are so small I can never figure them out.
I'll have to ask him.
Yeah, he's got like a little cheat sheet he's been giving out to people. What's Chrono saying?
I had three little things here, honey. That's all I had.
Let's see. Goodness, guess you won't be hungry for dinner. The way you're going to town, chomping on them snacks. We need more Spider-Man drawings from E. Okay, one of these days. Oh, and Evan's tweeter is Evan von Skyver, says Raggedy Man. And Raggedy Man says Evan has single-handedly kept most of YouTube running. Yep. He has helped a lot of people. He definitely has. So yeah, he helped Gary, yeah, and other people. I won't say names because some of those people are not friendly to us sometimes. You go use him because if you're afraid to sue email, which is legal, then trust a reason. Speaking of people, Initial Get to It says Evan is great. Yep.
Is it at Evan Von Skyver, or because I just looked him up on Twitter and I didn't find him.
Raggedy Man, could you confirm or deny? Is it at Evan Von Skyver? He's the one that put the Twitter link up there, the thing. You see, okay, what do you say? Chrono says there is changes in doing the web page versus of course recording streams. There are changes to doing the web pages versus games, of course, and recording streams. All right. Evan doesn't pop my link. Okay. I'll send you the info on Twitter, Jimmy. All right, so Raggedy Man said he's gonna send you the info on Twitter, Jimmy.
Oh, brother, appreciate it.
Yeah, because we want to definitely, if he can get you back up and going again the way you like to be going, why not? Why not help? Why not help a Jimmy out?
That's right. I would appreciate it very much.
Because you sound like you're about to end your life if you don't get a cheesecake stream going. I definitely don't want to be responsible for that.
Nah, I'm all right.
It's like,
I survived worse than that. Hell, I survived the Cold War.
There was a Cold War? When did that happen?
Long time ago, before you were born.
Yeah.
No. Oh.
Hey, I let him
before
believe
Manny was born.
Well,
let
it
him believe
started before I was born, but it was still going on.
I let him believe that if he wants to, man. He shoot. I ain't mad at it.
You ain't mad at it?
No. I let people believe what they want to believe, man. That's why bust their bubbles?
Well, let's see. You're taking your child to college. Is that you?
No, that's Trusty.
Yep, that's me.
I got 2 daughters that are already married.
All right, then you survived the Cold War too.
Yeah. I got 2 grown doing their life and all that good stuff.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Before you know it, you'll be a granddaddy and bouncing grandkids on your knee.
That might be coming. I don't know when.
Messing up your drawings, and you'll be like, "Oh,
man. It's funny that you say that, right? Because when my first daughter was born, I was in drafting school, and I used to do my homework at home. So I had like a portable drafting table, and it had a sliding T-square and all that stuff, and you were doing your homework on it. And of course, I was taking care of my daughter one day, and I was doing my homework next to her. I was doing an ISO drawing, and those take a long time to do. And so when I was like deep in concentration, I guess I didn't listen to something or whatever. She just reached over and just tore that paper in half. I was like, oh. It's like, for real? So then I had to tape it back together and then trace over it. I start back from scratch. It was a trying day for me that day. And I love her so much that she lived.
Kids, it's a good thing we love them. Otherwise, they'll die. Get out of here, cat."
There goes the cat.
There you go. Now it's a stream.
Angleton is looking for someone to help him with creating a comic. Nice. Look at him go with the link pop in. Then he started the Cold War. Yes, he did. Paulo, he did. And Beckner says, contact him at I Love Comics. And Get Tuned In says, where's the wolf? I have no earthly idea. We haven't seen him in a while. I think he's working, right? You guys got a room for one more, or do I need to bump someone? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess we got room for one more, but there's many streams, so I can't say. Ortiz is actually getting better at the inking thing. Yeah, I improved a lot, Todd. Well, at least I think I have. So you know.
Now my cat's here and she's licking my elbow.
You.
Twin cat.
That happens sometimes.
All of a sudden, this wet, raspy thing on your elbows. Weird.
Yeah, I don't like cats. I'm more of the dog type person. I'm more, of the canine friendly variety. But as everybody has their preferences.
Yep.
And I am at, which is funny because my wife is a cat person. She likes cats. So it's a good thing we are in a place that doesn't allow pets, so I don't have to deal with that. Let's see. Tune in. Clap, 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 clap. I have both. And I like the way the cat thinks it's a dog now. That's Scotch. I've heard of that before. I've seen cats that actually behave like dogs, which is kind of funny, actually.
No, don't do that.
Uh-oh. There's a cat. There's a cat on the trusty cam.
There's a cat on a trusty cat?
There was, anyway. For a brief second.
Ferocious.
Yeah. And Manny, Dr. Bankman wants to know if you will invite him on the stream. Hey there, Keaton.
I don't know.
Pablo says, I also have both a cat and a dog. And Get Tuned In, Ignition Get Tuned In says, don't forget to hit the like button. Thanks, Todd. Appreciate it.
You are at the real Dr. Venkman, right?
Appreciate. So Engeltein wants to do a comic and he's looking for artists, I guess, huh?
Venkman, if you're the real Dr. Venkman, I sent it to him.
He's playing hard to get now.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, oh.
Mm-hmm.
Pablo's cat is a female and likes to fight dogs in the neighborhood. Cats are vicious, man. Cats are vicious, that's for sure.
Mm.
And Maranya says, Trusty, that is one gorgeous cat. You should give that cameo in your artwork.
She's got a little bit of Maine Coon in her. She's not quite that big, but she's definitely a furry monster. She's a very affectionate cat, too. She likes to be on us. We have another cat who likes to be near us, but not on us. But this one, she wants to be in your lap all the time. No, that's not what I wanted. There we go.
What I like about cats is they're cute, but at the same time, they're extremely effective killers. Yeah. That is, yeah. Cats are vicious. I'm not gonna lie.
That's why you should name your cat things like Alita.
Oh, yeah. So I found the book on the comic book shop, all 4 of them, that is. But they're $49 a pop. And I was going to read them to see if I can, to get a feel for the lore.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, you know what? I'll probably ruin the movie experience, so no.
Have you guys ever heard of some singer named Bebe Rexha?
I think so.
I don't know. I just saw something on Twitter. She was trending, and it said, "This picture is dedicated to the music executive who said I am too old to be sexy. and she's 29. She looks all right to me. And she posted her in bra and panties.
Nice.
Okay.
Next, I can see it now. For the next cheesecake challenge, let's draw our best version of Baby Rexha.
Yeah, I mean, she's doing duck lips here, which usually is a turn off to me. But I mean, yeah, she looks all right. I mean, I don't know what the guy was thinking about. Like, she's 29, fucking, she's
Maybe.
a baby.
Yeah, 29 is kind of young. You know, 29 is a nice young age. Toss says maybe someday I'll get to hang out in the doghouse again.
Dude.
See, cat dog alone in the world with a little cat dog. Wasn't that a cartoon or something?
On Nickelodeon, yeah.
Yeah, I think my son used to watch that. My son watched all kinds of weird cartoons. I never understood it. I was like, man, I don't know why you like that.
Which one was that?
Cat dog and whatever else they had on Nickelodeon.
I don't know. For that shit, I don't know anything about.
And I was like, what in the world? Like, whatever happened to those cartoons, where, like, what's the name of that rooster? I say boy.
Foghorn Leghorn.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. I said boy, look at here.
I feel bad that, kids these days don't get to experience, Saturday morning cartoons the way we did.
I know, and there was such a variety too. You had Spig Racer, you had, Looney Tunes, you had a little bit of everything on Saturday mornings.
Yeah, it's super
fun. Did you guys get up early to watch those? Like, because I used to get up like 6 o'clock in the morning to watch, like the early ones. Otherwise you'd never see them. And I'd watch those things. There was like it was like a 4-hour block, and they were on all 3 channels. So you had to pick and choose which channel you were going to watch. And kids they missed out. And these were all fairly well crafted, cartoons. Not as good as the stuff between the reels, like back in the day, like the old Warner Brothers and MGM and those the old Disney cartoons that were between reels. Those were written. Well, I don't know if I've said this before, but they were written to appeal to a broad audience, like 8 to 80, because they're entertaining everybody sitting in the theater, and so that's why they're so damn good, and they still hold up like 60, 70 years later. But those Saturday morning cartoons were not that far from those guys. They were, a lot of the people who produced them were of those same studio houses, Hanna-Barbera and Funimation. A lot of those guys were crossing over, and lots of good writers, and fun animations that were simple, but they could churn them out pretty fast and still make people enjoy them. I mean, a lot of those stories are formulaic, but they're a lot of fun. Sorry, I went on a rant.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I used to love when they would have the preview shows on Friday night. They'd have like an hour block where they would preview the new Saturday morning shows.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, that was one of the joys. That was one of the joys in life when you were a kid back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Like, whoa, you get up in the morning, you watch Saturday morning cartoons. Mom and dad sleeping in, they don't care. They know you're watching cartoons, eating your cereal or whatever.
When I was a kid, though, like they had anime that would come on in the mornings on this UFH channel, and it was called Channel 20, and eventually it ended up being a Fox channel after a long time. But back in the day, they were the only ones that would have like these really early morning cartoons that you could get up and watch. And they had like stuff like Battle of the Planets and my favorite, Star Blazers, which is
Yes.
Battleship Yamato. And I would get up every morning. I loved that show. It was so awesome. I'd get my Legos and I'd build the Battleship Yamato out of my Legos. It's just one of those things. It's one of the joys of my childhood.
Yeah,
and then,
man.
so when I could buy Battleship Yamato or Star Blazers, man, I bought the whole set.
Yeah. Love to save the world.
Exactly, man.
To save the human race.
Yeah, it was a great story too, like really great story. A diverse cast. It wasn't all Asians, it was everybody on the planet trying to pull for the planet. It was a great story against these aliens, and the aliens ended up being fairly sympathetic. And even though they were kind of space Nazis, it was a great story. And hardly, like, to this day, I don't think of any other show with as much fondness as I do Star Blazers. Even though Battle of the Planets was all right, and like Voltron later on and that sort of thing.
Were you ever into the show Robotech, or other known as Macross?
Yeah, that stuff was a little bit later. I was a little more into other things. It kind of came out at the same time I was playing D&D, and then I discovered girls in football, and yeah.
I went back. I was going through all the original Gundam animes. So when I saw like because I originally saw I used to have the independent film channel, like on Time Warner. It was free, so that I'd watch that, and that's where I discovered Heavy Metal. Have you guys ever seen that animation, the movie?
Oh yeah, I know that.
So
that was during my teenage years that came out when I was probably 14, and I wasn't able to see it. But then I snuck in and watched it when they started. It was kind of it became a cult classic, and they'd have midnight movies, and we go in and watch it. And then as I got older, I'd go in and make out to it. So.
Yeah, so I watched that, and then I was going through other stuff. I'm like, okay. And then I came across Macross. I'm like, what is this Macross thing? And so then I saw I watched that, and then I watched there's a series called Robotech. So I watched it. I'm like, man, his art was horrendous in the story. And if you even get through the story, it's like there's one character in there. Her name is Mermaid, and she is the most annoying little Japanese girl in any animation you will watch. I mean, she basically the main hero, he likes this other girl, but and basically she plots to steal him away and all that stuff, but you're just hoping the whole time, you're like, man, is she ever gonna just get just blowing up one of the ships, because all the other friends die. I'm thinking, why can't she just blow up? I mean, if you look on the internet, look and just type it in Robotech, like the most annoying character, you'll come across her photo and everything. But yeah, that's why I originally first discovered as far as Japanese anime and all that stuff. And then so then I started watching the Mobile Suit Gundam stuff.
Yeah, Gundam never was my thing. I do know that there's some pretty deep lore to it, and the game especially. I know a lot of people liked it when I was in my 20s, and really kind of. They talked a lot about it. It's never something I really got into. I was more, at that point, I was traveling around and going to music venues and that sort of thing. Getting into more trouble.
So
you get in trouble? Nah, I don't see that. I don't see it, man.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I was born 85, so this is on my probably about 95. So I was about 10 years old. That's when I started going back and watching these older animes, because whatever you can find on VHS, at the thrift stores. So And it was cool.
Robotech was definitely one of those ones that like I knew about. I just didn't watch it. And there was other things I was doing by that time, you know. Yeah.
Well, the whole show was like about the protocol culture and like what is the protocol culture that, and it's basically like reproduction.
Yeah.
It's like what? So yeah, it was cool though because they had like planes that turned into like almost Transformers, you know, a little bit.
Oh, they totally had that stuff. I think. I mean, I think they actually did it better. Like the art, in my opinion, was better. Well, most people don't know. I don't know if you guys know Battle of the Planets. The brother and sister bad guys that were in that, they were actually one in the original Japanese. They were one person who was basically hermaphrodite, and so they switched between, you know, she would switch between characters, and yeah. And then for the U.S. audiences, they made them into, you know, siblings, so that people wouldn't be upset.
I'm actually
Freaked
trying.
out.
I'm actually trying to find the original, like Japanese cut of Battle of the Planets.
Yeah, I think it's out there. I haven't looked for a while. Like I said, Star Blazers is the one I was really into, and you know, Star Blazers has some fairly adult themes in the original stuff that they didn't have when I was a kid. But again, like I don't think it was necessary for me to watch it.
No.
When I got older, I really didn't enjoy it, and you know, I even enjoyed the live action one, even though I don't think it's not as good as the anime by any stretch. Of course, you know, the anime is a whole bunch of episodes. So
I always try to go back and watch the Japanese version because the American version usually like just totally butchers the whole meaning of the show.
But
yeah, well, I mean, it is for the American audience at the time, so I understand that. So,
but it was fun seeing, you know, a beloved anime in live action. I mean,
yeah, it was.
I enjoyed seeing, you know, the live action Battleship Yamato. Yeah,
I'm dreading with all these live action anime remakes are doing. I'm like, they're gonna do Cowboy Bebop. I'm thinking,
yeah, I mean, Cowboy Bebop is awesome, and I really don't think that they're gonna be able to, unless they put lots and lots of money into it.
But
they're gonna be able to match it. Yeah, it's Netflix, but we'll
it's not
see.
gonna be lots and lots of money.
a while back, I uploaded a photo of Jean-Claude Van Damme's son, Chris, and he did a side by side of him like with Spike, and he looked just like him. He had the nose, the hair, and everything. And plus, this guy is Van Damme's son. He's trained from little on to do karate and all that stuff. So I mean, I don't know if he can act though, but
Jean-Claude couldn't act. What are you talking about?
what you talking about? That's what fight words right there.
That dude, between him and Arnold Schwarzenegger, that was not acting, but it was enjoyable movies.
You gotta watch his movies from the beginning. Like, so you could say the same about Chuck Norris. Is you go from the very first, they didn't really know what they're doing because after the whole Bruce Lee, so you watch his movies as you progress them. They find their niche, with him. What works the best. So it wasn't until like Force Vengeance or just like almost up to Delta Force is when they actually that's when the 80s blew up and everybody's like, we got to use Uzis and everything. But so I mean, same with Jean-Claude Van Damme. You watch his movies and then they slowly progress. Like even Seagal, man. Like Seagal, like the first movie he did was Above the Law. And that was like as a drama. I didn't know when I first went to go watch it. I thought, okay, it's like a kind of like an action / drama. It was mainly drama, with a little bit of action. So it was slow for me. So man, I guess it didn't do so well. And I was looking at the budget and how much it made. The box office was kind of a flop. But then when you saw his next movie, which I believe was he did not take a net. Someone is it with the Jamaicans where they're selling drugs? I'm trying to remember what it's called. Hard to Kill. I think it was that. Yeah, the Jamaican one's afterwards. Yeah, this one's called Hard to Kill, and that's where he's like his family's he's a cop and his family's murdered and stuff. They actually gave him like one-liners, and they appealed more to like to him, and it gives him more and gave him some more action, so which increased their turnaround, as far as profits. But
You know what happens when they give you one-liners? It means you can't act.
the zingers.
That's what it means. That's really what it means.
But I mean, are you really? I'm there to get someone to get their face kicked in. That's what I'm there for. Like when I watch Donnie Yen stuff, I'm not there to see it like him or Jackie Chan speak perfect English.
No. Like I said, they're enjoyable movies, but it doesn't mean they're good actors. Just they make enjoyable movies. That was my first take on it. I say they're enjoyable movies, but they're not good actors.
Do you have a favorite martial artist?
Do I have a favorite martial artist? Not really.
Like, like any favorite movies that are like, that you like more? You like.
No, because none of them could act. I'm just trying to tell you the truth. None of them could act. Not even Jackie Chan, not Jet Li.
Do you watch the Donnie Yen ones? The Ip Man?
Probably. I don't. Yeah, I watched those.
Yeah, they just released another one. So there's a fourth one now.
Yeah,
Jet Li was a pretty good actor.
He's okay. But I liked him because of his. I liked him more because of his martial arts skills than his acting skills. Like I said, they're enjoyable movies. Don't get me wrong. They're super enjoyable movies. Like they're high adrenaline, high octane, which which makes for a fun movie to watch.
Oh yeah, the guy movies. We don't really need all the acting. We just need like explosions, guns, and people getting kicked.
Yep, I'm down with that.
Exactly. It's a you can sit back, eat some popcorn, relax, open a beer, hang out with the guys.
Yeah.
That's
But like I said, I don't make any bones about it. I'm not saying these guys are like actors, but they make enjoyable movies. It's like the Fast and the Furious movies. The movies are fun.
Well, the difference between the Fast and Furious and these ones, these martial artists are actually doing their stunts. The guys in Fast and Furious are not doing. They have stunt doubles.
Even what's his name? What's the bald-headed guy's name?
Mendoza? I don't think he's doing his
Statham.
Oh, Jason Statham. Yeah, he might be doing his own sunts. He did it for Expendables.
He's a pretty established martial artist himself.
The dude was a professional high diver.
Yep, I know.
Yeah, so you heard about how he almost drowned. So they said like, yeah, if it had been anybody else, then they would have been dead. So, but that's the movie. See, I would have loved to see more Jason Statham movies but by himself, but not with The Rock. I don't want that stuff. I want him like doing like Transporter and stuff like that again.
Transporter was awesome. They even tried to do a series on Netflix, which was not that good.
Oh, it was horrible. It was there was that series on Netflix was from the TNT channel. That's also they tried doing Shooter with Ryan Phillippe.
I didn't even try to watch it.
Here do I.
Didn't even try. I didn't even waste my time on it.
I'm like, we went from Mark Wahlberg to Ryan Phillippe, the guy from Antitrust, and like, what was the other movies in? Cruel Intentions. I mean, he got in shape for the part and all. I understand that, so he looked the part, but I don't know. When Mark Wahlberg does a movie, it's like it becomes Mark Wahlberg's character. It's just like Jason Statham does a character. I don't want to see anybody else do the role. I mean, if you're going to do a reboot, I mean, that's, I don't know. I'm iffy when it comes to reboots because, most time they do reboots, they change it and then just like, it's horrible. Or you just really love that actor. Maybe you're just biased. I mean, that's what I am. I don't know.
Well, here's the thing, like Starsky and like when you talk about reboots, I always use the examples of things like Starsky and Hutch. Like that was a drama, a serious show, and they made the movie into a comedy. And I was like, no, that makes no sense. That makes zero sense to me. Like it's not supposed to be a comedy,
right? It's
supposed to be a drama, like a serious show, like a serious movie. yeah, they could have comedic moments in it because every movie does. You know what I'm saying? But for real, what you did to it was horrible.
And then you had the real guy show up at the end.
Yeah.
And get,
Or
and
even even the Dukes of Hazzard. When they did that movie, the Dukes of Hazzard, I was like, for real.
they did 2 reboots though.
Yeah.
There's the one with Jessica Simpson, which I refuse to watch, and then there's the other one. It's called The Beginning with Willie Nelson.
Yeah, I just have an issue with the way that I guess they try to reboot it for the new generation, and I guess I don't understand the new generation.
Remember Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson were hot, like as far as actors and all. They're trying to do all comedies. They did Old School and all the other ones, Zoolander. So they're just trying to like take ideas and figure, this will make money. You know, we have these guys. We'll make it a comedy.
Well, gentlemen, as good as the conversation is getting and whatnot, it is my time to go. Yep. I will hit you guys up tomorrow. Thank you for having me, Manny.
See you later.
Later, buds.
Good night, man.
Nighty.
Good night.
Nighty.
See you, buddy.
Let's go look at the chat, see how the chat's going. We got Tankford out there. Talking about barely did any stunts. CR. Who the hell's CR? Tank.
CR.
Yeah. Don't know who CR is.
I know if it's a CN, Chuck Norris. I'm not who his name was. Is he saying? I gotta go look.
Everybody saying goodnight to E. E saying goodnight to everybody. Interesting. Jackie Chan, my hero. Somebody's talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Cynthia Rothrock. I'm trying to remember who that is.
Cynthia Rothrock. Who is she?
She's from the 80s. Was she did her own martial arts stuff, or is she from?
I don't know.
The name sounds familiar. I mainly watched most of the guys stuff. I mean, there was a guys in there in the 90s that were just like had horrible martial art movies. There were Stephen Chase. They're just
Alrighty. So we've been going at this for 2 hours, and I have pretty much finished my Ursula.
She made Lady Dragon. Chip sucked. It says E.
Never heard of it.
A reboot of the Extrada Cops. That was they're in the it was a late 70s, early 80s. It was called Chips, and they had Eric Strada. He was a Martial cop.
Oh no, talking about never heard of the Dragon Lady.
That one. I was like, you've never heard of Chips, man?
I've heard of Chips. I was a Chips kid.
Oh.
Chips was when I was a kid.
I still got I have my brother's action figures still here.
All right.
All right.
Choop 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 choop.
Cool. She was the hot blonde kickboxer in the 80s.
All right. Interesting.
Yeah, there was another one. They're talking about women in the martial art movies. If you watch Double Impact, where Jean-Claude Van Damme plays two identical twins, there's one of the henchmen, the female henchman. It's actually a bodybuilder at the time. She was known as Corey Stevens, I think it is. Corey Stevens or Corrine Stevens. Anyway, she's from like the town over from me, where she was born. So, and she was in a couple different things. Cool. She was Arnold. She was basically the female version of Arnold, but not as ugly as if you think of it. She was in a lot of things. She was in Double Impact, and then she went on to the Hercules Legendary Journeys. And she actually on one episode she arm wrestled Kevin Sorbo in a bar.
Cool.
So,
alrighty.
You sound like you're ready to go too.
Yeah.
Yep, it's time to go. It's been 2 hours. We've been having some fun. So as we usually go out with the last person who came in. So Dr. Vinkman, where can we find you?
You can find me where it says my name, Real Dr. Vankman. It goes for YouTube and Twitter.
Cool.
So
Josh Chris Arts.
You can find me Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all Josh Chris Art, and of course on the Manny and Jimmy show, Monday, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays.
Manny and Jimmy Show. That's funny. Slickamus Jimmy. Slick.
Hey guys, yeah. Well, you can find me on Slick Jimmy Love on the Twitters at Slick Jimmy Love, and Slick Jimmy Speaks on YouTube when I can get myself to actually do the stream again. If we finally get going, you will be able to find our show, the Cheesecake Challenge, on Slick Jimmy Speaks. But until I figure that out, it's on hiatus. Also, I do have a book that's in demand on Indiegogo called Little Girl Lethal. If you like really awesome art by a really awesome Russian artist, you're going to love the book. It's very sexy, it's very violent, and it's going to mess up your mind. Not for kids. Don't keep it out in front of children once you receive it, whenever that is. I'm still working on the definitive date for the delivery. But anyway, that's me. Thanks for having me on, man.
No problem. Trusty, you have to go on after that.
You can always find me at Trusty Sidekick 3 on Twitter, Trusty Sidekick Art on Instagram, and hanging out with Manny and E during the week. I may be on with you guys tomorrow night, but after that, probably just in the chat a little bit, maybe back on Friday. We'll see how things go, taking my son up to school.
Don't worry about it. Real life comes first.
Oh, yeah.
We always go, real life comes first. So take care of your son, take care of your family. All right, I am Manny from Good Dog Press, and hopefully you guys like my little Ursula, a little bit of sexy Ursula there. Man, I'd watch Little Mermaid again if that's the villain.
Mm-hmm.
man,
You can find me here Mondays and Friday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern, and you can find me on Twitter, Good Dog Press, and on Instagram, The Unbreathable Skunk Girl. And thank you all for coming. Thank the panel, and thank you, chat. We will see you again tomorrow. Good night.
Night, everybody.
good night, guys.
Bye-bye.
Later, y'all.